Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend, and I'm up this morning with an MX Art design team haul. It's rather a large one, so I'm just going to get stuck in and show you what I was sent. Right, first up, it's very, very large. It's a candy shaped box die. And I can tell you it's 6¼ inches long, and that is, let's try and get that in cut line to cut line, it's almost 5¾ inches wide. So each panel made up is going to be 1½ inches, and then I'm going to do the interior, which is where you'll get your goodies, and I'm going to say 2½ inches, so 1½ inches by 2 inches. I will make this up for tomorrow. I reckon you could probably get 3 lip balms into that box. So that's a lovely shaped Christmas candy box. Next up, this one is super fun. It's another large die, and it's a noughts and crosses game if you cut it out with foam, but it comes with letters so that you can turn it into a Valentine's shaker card, or of course you can leave it flat. And the back section of that is, and it's 5 inches square. It's coming with a back panel, a frame, and separate letters that will spell I love you, and then just a cross for a kiss. Looks great on the website. I'll make that one up tomorrow. And then I'm trying to put things in order. I've got some Lacy style dies, and I was sent 2 angels. They've got the hanging loop on. I did one of these last year and just hung it on my Christmas tree. These are super fun for kids to make as well because they're just so easy. All you've got to do is get a big ball of twine, cut a load out, and get them to thread them and hang them on the trees. Right, size of these, they are a good size. 4 inches, and then the wingspan 4 inches. And then this one, let's have a look, just over 4¼ and then the wingspan 3 inches. I'm going to remeasure this. I don't think I've got the top of the wings in. Yeah, 4¼ inches. So those are my Lacy type angels. And then I was sent a candle and a Christmas bauble. Look at the size of those. Absolutely gorgeous. So easy to handle. These should be very easy to cut out as well. I'm going to try and do those for tomorrow. And the measurement on the candle is 4 inches by 4½ inches. And then on the bauble we've got 4¼ and then at its widest point 3½. And then I've been sent a lot of cute dies, and these need to be made up for me to measure them. And that's a little reindeer clinging onto a Christmas wreath. And then I was sent another reindeer, and that one looks like it's just sitting down doing something. Oh, it's holding a Christmas ornament. There's the O, and then the J and the Y goes either side. So it's holding the words joy. And then I have this one, which is a Christmas sleigh. And then you've got a little reindeer. I think it's a reindeer just hanging over the edge of that. And it's going to be filled with a Christmas tree. And I think it's got a little Santa hat. So I'm going to try and make that one as well. In fact, I'll move these 3 over. In fact, no, let me get organised. I'll put all these here. That's my I'm going to do it tomorrow pile. And then I was sent these, and I've grouped these together because I think actually they belong together. You've got a really elegant looking Father Christmas with very long legs. There's his stocking, and there's little sort of elf tops on his socks. There's his face. That's his hat. It's I'm trying to sort of like describe the word for it. It's a little bit country, but it's a bit mixed media, if you know what I mean. So he's a very fancy Santa. I mean, look at that swoop on his hat. Looks like a splash of paint instead of a bauble on the end of it. So I'm going to put that on a pile because I'm going to make that together with this one, which is an absolutely awesome reindeer. Look at the length of the reindeer horns and his long legs, and then he's got Christmas baubles that just hang off his antlers. And I think he's probably drunk one too many glasses of rum, that one. But I think he belongs in that collection. And then this Christmas elf, look at that gorgeous hat, just swirly twirly, and there's the elf's face, really cheeky, and his layering collar, his legs, and those are his little curled up toe boots. So I'm putting those three down. And then we get into what I said I've noticed amongst sellers this year, and that is gingerbread. And MXR has gone absolutely gingerbread house mad. Now, if you haven't entered for my competition yet, you should. I will link the video below. All you have to do is make 12 days of ATCs. You can do it all on one day or spread it out over 12 days. The date is on that video that I will link below. All you need to do is use my ATC die, coin and folder in order to enter. And you'll see on that video just how big the prize is, because it's going to be a heavy prize and it's going to be boxes just filled with dies. Right, I digress. Gingerbread. That's a gingerbread house. And we have another one. You can see I've got to make all these up so that you can see what they look like, or you can just go straight onto MX Art's page and see them. They're an absolutely gorgeous size, and some of them are even in pink, which is fabulous. And I'm likely to make the pink ones first. But all along the roof there, you've got little gingerbread men. And of course, you can keep traditional colours. You can do them as per the website, or you can do your own thing. You know, mint green and lemon gingerbread houses would look absolutely fantastic. And I may even do that myself. Just more gingerbread houses. Some of these have got like whipped cream roofs. Some have got like this one. It's got a donut base with the sprinkles, and yeah, there they are, the separate sprinkles to scatter all over the frosting on the donut that that one stands on. And then you've got one that looks a little more traditional with its little peppermint swirls. And to make it easier, you've got the inners that just cut and pop onto the solid base. You've got another one on a donut base there, and another one with candy canes that sits on a little frosted donut base. And the doors are bars of chocolate. So they're really, really lovely. And you'll have to go and look on the website. And then I was sent almost a matching pair, dogs and cats in Christmas mittens. So if you're a cat person or a dog person, there's one there for each of you. So they're just going to be hanging out of the tops of those mittens, and there's little bows. They've got little faces that just emboss and pop on. These are really, really easy to make. I can tell that just by looking at them. And from the fact that I've made so many paper piecing dies, I can almost do it in my sleep now. And let's have a look what we've got here. Right, I've got another deer, little cute one with his little Christmas gift. I've got a cat, which I think is awesome. I'm going to pop that on that pile and do that tomorrow. You can see my tomorrow pile is getting bigger and bigger. And here's a little gingerbread, a little girl, or it could even be a boy. I can't see a little dress or anything there. And then you've got the Christmas tree with all those layers and the swags, so that you can layer it up and curl it up and give your little Christmas tree some lovely dimension. And then we're going, oh yes, let's go Snow Girl. I think she's a little snow lady elf, and there's some little boots there. And you got the hat, you've got the bauble, you've got another gift. As I said, really, really difficult to make out until you start cutting them apart. And now I'm going into Snowmen, I believe. No, I'll show you that one first. That's a tiny little tag holder, and such a cute face It's a little deer, but the little face on it looks like a gingerbread girl. And you've got little Christmas bells and mittens and things. And you can just pop a tiny little tag inside of that so that somebody's got something, you know, a little surprise to pull out. Could be a little image or a photo, but I'll do that one and I'll pop it on the tomorrow pile. You may never see me again. Right, snowmen. All of these have to be made up. Another snowman. Another snowman. I have another snowman with a scarf. I'm trying to work this one out. This one is also a snowman. I think this one is holding a banner that can be stamped on. So that looks really cute. Ooh, I've got Grumpy Mr. Christmas. Either that or it's a granddad. I don't know. And then I've got what looks like a roly-poly Santa Claus head. That one looks really easy to do. I've got another Santa. I've got the lady, it's either Grandma or Mrs. Santa that goes with the other one. And you can see it's got the wrinkles in the cheeks. I like to use my moisturiser and I like to think that I haven't gone that far yet. But, you know, I'm sure my grandchildren might say otherwise. And then I've got the Father Christmas. I've got a little moose with a tree. This one's got bigger antlers on it. Lots of stars in that one. We've got a rabbit, a Christmas rabbit and a snowman. There are the ears. We've got a marshmallowy snowman in a little teacup. That one's really cute. Look at the hat and the scarf. That's a gorgeous paper piecing size. We have another snowman. The shape of him there looks like he's being blown by the wind, which is really lovely. And then this one is a gorgeous vintage looking snowman, and it's got an umbrella and a scarf. Definitely going to be making that one up by the end of the week. And then another snowman with a very long scarf. So I'll try to keep them all in order here. We're getting through this video quite quick. Yay! And then this gorgeous Santa. It's just his face and he's got a scrolly, swirly beard. And just really easy. I mean, look how many pieces there are there. And that great big jingle bell at the top. So I'm going to put that on my tomorrow pile. And then we've got a little gingerbread girl. And she's got 2 cupcakes. And you've got separate frosting. And you've got the rickrack that goes onto the head and the hands. That's another one that looks super easy to make. So that's going onto that pile. And then 2 more. We have another Santa. We have a little reindeer. And that's just 1, 2, 3, just 5 pieces to put that together. So another nice easy one. A bear, just 2 pieces. And then you've got little dots here that just go onto the scarf to give it a bit of dimension. And then we've got a nice big snowman head, which is lovely. And then nothing to do with Christmas, but what a fabulous dragon. Look at that. You've even got the flames that come bursting out of its mouth. What an awesome snarky birthday card you could make with that, you know. Just, it's somebody's 50th birthday and just type underneath, you know, a little help to blow out your candles. Something like that, probably burn the house down. Right, we've got that one. And then we've got a sweet little angel on the clouds there. You've got 2 layering pieces and you've got a heart. There's the cute little face, the wings and the hair and the hands. That one's gorgeous. And then, nothing to do with Christmas again, we've got tropical little lovebirds or parrots there that need to be done in nice bright colours. No Christmas again. This is a huge face mask, and then you've got the coronavirus with their little tridents in their hands racing forth. So if you know anyone that's stuck at home, that's a good one to have. And then I'll go into steampunk, and looking at it, I haven't got a clue, but I've got the feeling it might be a steampunk owl. I'm looking at this bit here and that bit there. Another one that I need to make up to be sure, but it certainly looks interesting. And then I've got two doilies. These are separate, but they are the same design. Now one has not got an edge and the other one does have an edge. So I need to cut those out just to make sure that they work. And then look at this. Wow, that is absolutely huge. I'm going to measure that one. That is 5 3/4 inches in diameter. That's really, really big. You've got that lovely sort of Chinese key design all the way around, and it looks almost like a tree of life in there. I mean, all you would have to do with that is cut it in either red or gold and put the backgrounds of red or gold on the back, and you've got a fabulous New Year card if you know a Chinese family. These I did not measure, so I'm going to do that now. I've got them layered up on top of each other because there's only a fraction between them, and they are almost 4.5 inches. So this one is slightly smaller, but it would be interesting to see what they look like layered up actually. So there are the doily dies, and then last but not least, and we've got a layering frame die and a lacy cut there. It's a rectangle, and that is 4 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. So I'll try and chop that one up and see what I can do with that one. Right, so that's what I had for you today. It was absolutely huge, so I don't want to scatter my tomorrow pile up too much, because my tomorrow pile looks like it might be stretching over 2 days. But you have an absolutely awesome day. I hope that your weekend was good. As usual, all links below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.